as a company was taken over by a private sector player, and I want to appreciate what the private sector is doing about Sony insofar as paying farmers for the cane they deliver as they deliver it. I want to confirm that they do so within a week. I also want to confirm that the rates are good. So we now should look into two things. One, paying the employees that ought to have been paid when they were their contracts, or when their contracts were terminated because of the redundancy. They should also pay the debts that they inherited from the defunct Sony. I'm told there is a new Sony, so the defunct one had arrears of payment for farmers and also had monies that were owed to other creditors. We need these payments to be done, and we need it as soon as yesterday.
Payment arrears for Sony employees who are rendered redundant and are yet to be paid is something that is now long overdue. They were supposed to have been sorted by the government, I think, before end of last year, but this has overstayed. As we are speaking now, not all of them have been paid. I was at the Treasury yesterday, and I was promised that within the course of next week, they will tell me when these arrears are going to be cleared. So I would just want to urge the government, people who are concerned, to ensure that monies which are due to be paid to people, Sony employees who are rendered redundant, are paid. And these people are supposed to be paid as soon as possible because they have responsibilities. Most of them are having kids who are supposed to be taken, especially now, to the universities. But these people cannot go to the universities or cannot go to colleges because their parents do not have money. So I want to urge the government to make sure that these people are paid, and they are supposed to be paid urgently. Thank you.
Sugar was leased so that we can be able to promote efficiency and effectiveness in terms of sugarcane production, payment to farmers, proper increment in production. That was a very brilliant idea. But of course, with leasing in the private sector comes a lot of challenges, as you might know. For instance, there were debts that were there before the company that leased the plant or the milling facility came about, and they were variant. Therefore, of course, the biggest one is the one for farmers, where a number of farmers had been paid before, and in the lease agreement, they were supposed to be taken care of by the government that was running the institution at that time. So we are trying to force to follow so that those farmers are paid. There are statements that are put in the floor of the House, in the Senate, and there are questions that I've directed to the Minister for Agriculture, who is supposed to appear before Senate anytime soon. The issue of people who are used to work for Sony before the leasee came in, to be able to be absorbed, because if they are chased away or their contracts are terminated, it will bring a problem in terms of their future, where they can be able to place to work somewhere else. So we're also working towards that, and I hope that with this kind of interventions, we'll be able to make sure that the leasee at Sony can be able to stabilize production here, and everything that needs to be done here.